Hello, and thank you for tuning in to the very first episode of Fine Tuning with Markus Maticic. I am Marcus, and my goal with this podcast is to hopefully connect you with some songwriters you enjoy, introduce you to new music, and just really just have a space, create a space for independent artists and songwriters to share their craft in this online space. I'm really excited about my first guest, Sadie's song. She is from Pittsburgh, and I met her a few years ago as I was on my own tour, and I came through, played here in Pittsburgh. We met and just hit it off, and I've been a big fan of hers ever since. Just a fantastic songwriter, and I asked her to do this and be my first guest, and she graciously said yes. So, Sadie, thank you and welcome.
You're very welcome. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Okay. Now, I'd like to start off with just get right into the music. And
Sure.
If you want to go ahead and play a song for us.
Yeah, I'll play Diana.
Okay.
Diana, she's a woman who can't smell her own perfume anymore. She tells me stories of a time before I was born. Couldn't tell you what for. She's hard to ignore, so I said she begins. My husband died years ago. He was stationed in Mexico. He was never quite at ease holding a gun. Before he died, he wrote letters sent stateside, asking what have we become as a country, as a demonstration of education in an affluent nation is the best yet to come. We hope it comes. It has to come. In 1941, and I still remember the day. Some men stormed the house, took the sheets from the bed, and carried out the couch. The only explanation Mama gave for that day: we are poor, and it's for the war. Now I'm not one who understands politicians or decisions made, but I have to ask, what have we become? Now can we take a step back and assess exactly what we've become? And if not, I fear the outcome. Yes, I fear for what's to come.
Beautiful. Oh, I love it.
Thank you.
I love that. He just such a vivid story. I like that very first line, or in the first verse where she's
a woman who can't smell her own perfume anymore.
That's a fantastic line.
Thank you. I was in an elevator with an old woman, and she kind of trapped me and told me her life story in 20 seconds. And you could smell her perfume as soon as she walked in, because she puts it on so strong because she can't smell it anymore.
Oh yeah, and that's relatable. I mean, you pass a guy that has too much Old Spice on or something. Old Spice, don't sue us.
For sure.
Where'd you get Sadie's song from? Where did the name come from?
So I was a very lively child, and I read a lot of books though, and my name is so unique and old that my mother could never find anything with my name on it. So she found this old book in like a secondhand store or a market called Sadie's Song, and it was about this little girl who went around and sang at people, which is pretty much everything that I did as a child. I grew up in a very social setting with a lot of my dad's friends, and I would just go up singing to them, like Devil Went Down to Georgia kind of stuff.
Wow.
And it kind of stuck, considering it was the only thing with my name on it.
Yeah.
So I figured it was a good stage name whenever
Absolutely.
I needed one.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
Thanks.
I like that. I like the origins of things where everything has a meaning.
Well, yeah, people ask why it's singular, because I don't have one song.
Right.
But it's the song of Sadie's song.
Right, and that's where, if anybody's interested, she's has music on Spotify, right?
Mm-hmm.
All they have to do is
iTunes.
Yeah, all you have to do is search Sadie's Song, and she'll pop up there. And she has a EP out. She's working on an album. It's you'll do yourself a favor and check out her music that's on there, because it's just something that I know I can sit back and listen to it, and I just can close my eyes, and it's perfect for a front porch type either like a lazy day or a relaxing day, or like a take the edge off day. It fits. It's versatile, and it fits a lot of moods that I know I find myself in.
Yeah.
So, and then social media. Tell people where they can find you there, because you play all over Pittsburgh, all the time.
All the time, and sometimes in West Virginia and Ohio. But if you just search Facebook or Instagram for Sadie's Song, it's universal at this point. So.
Right, and then you'll be able to find local shows here in Pittsburgh, which is where we're recording actually, which is exciting for me. I always love coming back here. But yeah, you play at usually 2 or 3 times a week.
Yeah, usually for the past couple months, I've been averaging a couple gigs a week. I've been trying to slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, that's a lot of work. You're dedicated, girl.
Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah. So if you're here in the area, you can check them out. But you're also working on a tour then for next spring.
Mm-hmm, yeah, the April 20th is our first day out of state, and then we'll be gone from that date to June 22nd.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, so
that's
we'll
excellent.
Be all over Mid-East and East Coast.
And again, social media will have all the dates, so anyone who's interested can keep an eye out and kind of watch to see when you're in their area.
There will also be a blog that I'll be writing, because I was a writer first and then a musician.
And that's what's the website for that?
jodytour.blogspot.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, would you play us another song, please?
Yeah. The second one is called I Guess It's Just Me. And I am a woman, strong in my thighs, kind in her eyes, easy to recognize. And I know a man, strong in his arms, a smart mouth for a pretty boy with lots of charm. Sometimes unknowingly harms a lover he adores, but he fears she's unsure. And all she wants is for him to say I'm here. And all he wants is for her to stay right here. I guess it's just me. It's too much to ask for intimacy. Is it that hard to love? He's at home, she's alone, and he contemplates picking up the phone. He's awake, she's asleep, and she can't get him out of her dreams. All she wants is for him to say I'm here. All he wants is for her to stay right here. I guess it's just me. It's too much to ask for intimacy. Am I that hard to love? And I am a woman, I'm strong in my thighs, and I can be kind, easy to recognize. And I knew a man, strong in his arms, and he used to hold me close to his heart. Am I that hard to love? Am I that hard to love?
Amazing. Thank you so much for doing this.
You're welcome.
It means a whole lot to me, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it out there as well, listening to this beautiful music. Just I love the writing. I love how I don't know. There's just a lot of emotion, a lot of honesty, a lot of things that I think are universal that people can relate to in your music.
Well, that's all I really wanted, was to be honest with it, you know? Because
Right.
people are like, why are you writing it? Are you writing it to make money? Are you writing it to pursue this as a career? I'm like, yeah, I would love to, but I mean, if it means that I can't play the music that I want to, then I'm not going to. You know, I just want people to hear it and to have an understanding that they're not alone in what they're feeling.
Sure.
And that's why I generally don't explain like the meaning behind my songs, because I want people to take their own interpretation of it.
Oh yeah.
Because it's important for me to make sure that people get it.
Right, absolutely.
People understand it.
Yeah, and that's like you said, that's all you can hope for. And I think it comes across in your music that people can find their own meaning behind it, and they can find their own ways to relate to it, and that's I think the mark of a good song. So you have those in the bag. I absolutely love listening to you play. So
thank you
again. Anybody else? Again, this is our first episode. I'm very excited. If anyone listening has artists that or songwriters that they know in their area, I travel quite a bit. So I'm hoping to record these on the road as I travel, promoting my own music. I am a singer-songwriter myself. You can find my music on Spotify at Maticic, Maticic. Again, I am Marcus, and I hope to continue doing this because as I can connect maybe people that you've never heard of, and then you might fall in love with their music like I have. So, and vice versa. If anyone out there has an artist in mind that they think would be good for the podcast, shoot them my way. I absolutely adore finding new music and finding new songwriters. So that's the whole point. Creating a community, creating a space for people to share their art, their stories, whatever they consider themselves. So it could be any genre. I'm interested in good stories. So you can find me on social media, Markus Maticic on Instagram, MarkusMaticIc, and then Facebook and Twitter at Maticic Music. So shoot me a message, anything like that, and we can go from there. I'd love to hear from you, or even if you just have book suggestions. I like reading, so all that kind of stuff. That's it for us this month. You all do me a favor and believe in yourselves. That's all you got to do. And hopefully you all have a good month, and we will see you on the next episode. Thank you.